Hello everybody, it's Patty here with Patty Stitches. Today is June the 16th, 2025, and this is episode 311. Sorry if I seem a little scattered. This is the third time I've done this video, so I'm hoping to just plow through, not say anything I don't want to say, and just go for it. This is a podcast about cross stitching and knitting sometimes. Yeah. On today's show, all I have is whips for you. So sit back and relax. Grab your beverage. Juice for me. Your craft of choice, and let's chat. So how was everybody's week? Mine was good, except for right now. Let's see. The hubs went back to work on Wednesday. Thank you all for your kind words and good thoughts and healing thoughts. He feels so much better. He worked all day Wednesday and Thursday, took a half day Friday. And yeah, he's at work today. And he's still at work. And it's in the afternoon, so that's pretty good. So he's doing much better. And we are now surviving a heat advisory here in the interior of Alaska. The temperature has been hotter. I don't know why they're calling it heat advisory. We've had these before. In fact, I have been alive for 4 of them, and they were in the 90s. Right now, last time I looked, it was 78 degrees. It's probably warmer than that because that was Alexa who was telling me what the temperature is, and sometimes she's off. But it is gotten hot, and it has settled heat-wise, so the house isn't cooling off as good as it should be. So I have fans running. It's hot in this room because, like I said, this is the 3rd time through. And yeah, I'm hoping that this is it. If not, then if you don't see a video from me, I'll have to explain it next week. But if you do see this video, then you know everything went well. Let's see. Had a great Father's Day for the hubs. Yeah, he had a good time with the littles. The littles were really careful around him. Didn't throw themselves on him like they usually do. So, because I warned them several times, you know, we have to be careful with Grandpa. Grandpa's got owies. We have to be careful. And they were really good and careful, and they had a good time. So, anything else? I don't think so. I think that's about it. So, shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. Alrighty. So, I am stitching Barbara Anna Designs Snooty Parrot Sampler. I am stitching this on 36 count Country Mocha Newcastle by Zweigart. And I did this one, did the A, and did the fill in for those berries alongside. So yeah, loving that. Love, love, love. Okay, then I worked on Cherished Stitches, a Quaker Halloween sampler. I am stitching this on 36 count light mocha Edinburgh linen by Zweigart, using the called for fancy floss, so in the silks. And I didn't get a lot done on this one, but I finished the border on this motif and started working on the motif. And it is this motif right here that I'm working on. Oh, sorry about the glare. So it's this one right there. That's where I'm at. Okay. Then I worked on Rosewood Manor's Feathers, and this is on 32 count Antique White by Zweigart. No, by Witchelt. This is a Witchelt, sorry. This is a Witchelt. I finished each one of these 2's outside orange borders. I finished these flowers up here, put the green in, and that was about it. There's so many color changes on these Rosewood Manors that it just makes it difficult. So I am up here in the bird. So the next time that comes out, I will keep dropping down to the bottom of the pattern. I need a sip, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. And then I worked on Prairie Schoolers ABCs. I'm doing F is for friendship, or F is for friend, sorry. F is for friend. I am stitching this on a 28 count wheat by Zweigart. And since it's on a 28 count, it is a full yard. A full yard. So this thing is heavy. So the last time I worked on it, I just had the chimney. So I finished the chimney, did all of this to make sure that everything lined up, and it does. I wasn't a row short or a row too much, so that's exciting. I did do the word is for that. I am still debating on if I'm going to fill in the hand and the key, the heart and the key down at the bottom. But I do know, as I have said before, I'm not filling in the letters because I think they look nice not filled in. I think they almost disappear. With the color, they almost kind of disappear. So you can, they're like a red, but I think that they just disappear too much into the background. So I am not going to do that. But I really hope I can get F is for friend done, and maybe even start working on G before the end of by the end of the year. Because next year I'm going to really have to push to get some more of this done, because it'll never get done if I don't. Okay, then on Friday, which is Friday the 13th, I worked on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow by Carriage House Samplings. I am working on the skeleton block this time. And this is on 40 Count Heritage by Picture This Plus, which I have said that so many times that it is ingrained in my brain here. So, okay. I finished his head, put his arm in, and started the second arm. I was almost done with that other arm, but I just couldn't do it anymore. I just had to stop. So that is where I'm at on this project. Yay. So once I get this done, the whole bottom row is completed. So that's super exciting to get that done. Okay. And the last project, of course, is my Heaven and Earth Design Sal for 2025, and this is Steampunk Portal. I am stitching Steampunk Portal on 25 count, easy count, 1/1, and this design is by L&L Designs. Okay, and here's where I'm at. I've only got this little section left to go, and I'm hoping to finish that by the end of this week. And if I do, then I may pull out Gamer for a couple of days until my I ordered some supplies from Heaven and Earth Design to start working on a project. Sorry about that. My son called and I didn't have my phone on airplane mode. I usually don't, because I usually don't get phone calls. So yeah, super close up. Sorry about that. Like I was saying, I'm waiting for an order from Heaven and Earth Designs so that I can start Once Upon a Fairy Tale. Sorry. It is Once Upon a Fairy Tale. And I am planning on starting that as soon as the stuff comes in, if I am finished with my second row on Steampunk Portal. Then in June 1st, I'll start working on Steampunk Portal again until it's finished. And once it's finished, which if I do 356 stitches a day, it's supposed to be done by September 8th. But since there's going to be a week or two in there that I won't be stitching, it's probably October when it'll be done. So hopefully I can get that done early October. And once that's done in October, then I will pull out both Gamer and Once Upon a Fairy Tale, work on Once Upon a Fairy Tale on Friday, and have a gamer on the weekends and during the evenings, and then just keep a rotating something different once gamer is finished. Then I'll move something else into gamer's spot and just go from there. So I'll always have a full coverage going because I love them. And I have so much floss, which I did get all of them but the 700s mingled, these two mingled together. And then once I get that, I'll put them over here in this section. And once I have this section all done, then I will start putting floss for a master set and then my leftovers. So yeah, I'm hoping to have that done by the end of the year. All of this, because I only work on it every once in a while because, yeah. I mean, I even have floss that I need to take care of. Ugh, too much floss, people. Too much floss. So, looking around, I really don't have anything else to talk to you guys about. I really don't have any plans for the next couple of days for this week. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to stitch on, but I do know I'm going to stitch on Year in the Woods because I haven't stitched on that for a while, so I will definitely be pulling that out probably after this video. I am hoping to do a 25 and 25 mid whip parade tomorrow. I'm not going to get it done today because this is the third time I've done this video, and now with this break I'm going to have to smush them together. So yeah, I'm kind of done being on camera. So I hope that you are all staying safe, healthy, and happy. And I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.